Okay guys, how you doing out there? First of all, my name is Kenneth Bird. I'm the creator of Crystal H Technology Projection Screens using smart technology game. Man, everything just wants to not stay in place today. Alright, stay. Alright, so today we're going to be doing some more demonstrations on the Immerse 4K Cinema. This is the formula that was custom designed for the series of screens. These screens will now come in sizes of 135, 150, 180 and 200 inches, 16 and 9. This is a part of our Immerse 4K Cinema series. Now, this is a custom formula that is designed for these particular screens. This screen will not be available in a blackout cloth and definitely not in a screen paint. Someone just asked me that like about 5 minutes ago. I got a couple of messages asking me will this ever become a screen paint? No, this is an exclusive fixed frame screen series only. Now we already have a interesting contract with a company who is offering and giving us massive wholesale discounts on these massive fixed frame screens that are pretty much going to allow us to be able to use them and incorporate them into this series. Now also too, wanted to add that the screens are 4K and 3D ready. Now some people say, well, you got to have a silver screen to have 4K. Not exactly. It depends on how you design the formula, and since I have that ability to do so, yes, they work fantastic on 3D. Alright, so let's show off the screen's worth in this demonstration. We did a ton of demonstrations yesterday showing off the screen's ability on every level. Looks absolutely magnificent. Even in the movie demonstrations, lights on or lights off, the screen looks incredible. No washing, no fading. Now even at 50%, we're going to test this against these high-end screens. Now this shows off the screen's worth on basically the performance and the worth of the screen. Now keep in mind, over here we have the Dark Star 9 by Elite Screens. Alright, and the Dark Star 9 by Elite Screens, if I can get this to move up a little bit. It's funny, I had to put the long tape here because the screens kept falling off here, and now I can't get one to lift up. Now the Dark Star 9 has a gain of, let me get the camera to focus here a little bit, of 0.9 and has a 180 degree viewing angle. This is the Dark Star 9. Alright, the Gray Cinema 5, which is a very good screen. The Gray Cinema 5, get out of the way of the light, has a viewing angle, has a gain of 1.5 and a viewing angle of 110, about 110. Alright, I don't know too much about the Supernova, but I do know the Supernova is a very pricey screen. And just show you, we have the Dnp Supernova. This is the Infinity screen right here. So we have the Infinity screen, we have the Cinema Gray 5D, and we have the Dark Star 9. Now let's talk about price. Now the price for $116.9 for the Dark Star 9 would cost you anywhere between $2,000 to $3,000. The Cinema Gray 5D would cost you in the range of somewhere maybe like $1,200, maybe $1,800. The Supernova would cost you in the price range of somewhere of, I've seen one, actually a few for $4,000, but between $3,000 and $4,000 for the screen. Now keep in mind that our 150 inch that I have right here, this is 150 inch, which will be converted over to the Immerse 4K Cinema screens. It will no longer be a platinum, it will no longer be a silver, it will be an Immerse 4K Cinema series screen. Just keep in mind that just 180 inch of, keep in mind, 180 inch of the Dnp Supernova would cost you $18,000. That's right, $18,000. 180 inches of the Immerse 4K Cinema screen would cost you in the range of $28,000. Wait, did I say $28,000? Oops, my bad. Around $2,800. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. My bad. Didn't mean to say that. Someone probably stood straight up right now in their chair without bending their knees right now, and they heard that like, oh my goodness, are you kidding me? You're charging that much for a screen? Sorry about that. Misspoke. It's around $2,800. So when you consider $2,800 compared to for a 180 inch screen, versus $18,000. That is a huge difference. Even with our screens that are running anywhere between $1,600. And we have a screen of $1,600. That's the 150 inch. Now think about it. Just for a 100 inch of the Dark Star 9 would cost you in the range of $2,000 to $3,000. So it gives you a lot to think about right there. All right, so we're going to hit the projector really quick. Okay. Now the object in this demonstration is to match the screen or to outperform it. We're gonna try to do both. We're gonna try to outperform. So this is, we're testing the chemical, and this the first thing we do is we test it on against a more superior screen to show off the screen's capability. Next stage will be showing the difference between this screen and a white wall, and then there'll be other demonstrations showing off the screen's ability in other environments. Now if you look at the skin tone on the Dnp Supernova compared to our screen. Now this gives you a serious option, because instead of you going out and spending all this money for just a 100 inch of one of these screens, you can actually own a 150 inch, 180 inch of a high-tech screen. Now we're going to go back. I'm going to hit skin tones. It's my favorite part on here. All right. For the skin tones, you'll be able to see exactly what you are getting. Now I'm going to pause it right there. I'm going to show you why. Now, with some of these screens, they have something called a narrow viewing angle, which means when you turn to the side, the screen becomes dark. This is what I'm showing you in a demonstration. Our screen does not suffer from this at all. Look at the Dark Star 9 has a 180-degree viewing angle. All right, but look at our screen. It's nice and bright no matter where you turn the camera. Now the Great Cinema 5 looks fantastic. It does. It looks fantastic. We are actually matching their screen with no problem. But keep in mind, that is a Dnp Supernova right there on the corner. Consider the fact just a 100 inch of that screen would cost you between $4,000 to $5,000, where a 180 inch of our screen would cost you in the range of $2,800. Now you consider price-wise, even at 100 inch, just ask yourself, what would a 150 inch Dark Star 9 by Elite screen cost you? Or how much would it cost you if you were to go out, sorry, but I'm going to cut this demonstration short. How much would it cost you if you were to go out, pause that for a minute. How much would it cost you for a, sorry to cut the demonstration short, just want to add a few things in here really quick. Now think about this. Our screens are going to start up at 135, 120, sorry, not 120, my bad, 135, 150, 180, and 200 inch. Ask yourself this question: what would an Elite Darkstar 9 screen cost you for 150 inch? What would it cost you for 180 inch? What would it cost you for a 200 inch? Now we're not talking about the Elite. I think Elite has several screens. The Darkstar 9 is one of their top screens. The Cinema Gray 5D it's somewhere in that area. And then you talk about the Dnp Supernova. I want you to do your research. I want you to go out there and find out how much would it cost you for 150 inch for the Elite Darkstar 9, the Cinema Gray 5D, and the Supernova, and see exactly how much it would cost you. That's why I said these screens are absolutely fantastic. The size of them are going to be monstrous, and they're going to have, as you can see in the demonstration, they have incredible gain. They have incredible picture capability, white levels, black balance levels. The screens are absolutely gorgeous. All right, guys, let me add a few things in here really quick. Now, mind you, because of the size of these screens, we cannot ship this to your front door. I think the 135 inch we can ship to your front door, but when it comes to the 150, 180, and 200 screens, 200 inch screens, they have to be shipped by FedEx Freight, which means you'll have to go down to a freight location and pick this up. Sorry, the screens will not be available overseas. They're only available in the US for right now due to the fact that the shipping cost is a little expensive. All right, guys, I hope you enjoyed this video demonstration. I'd like to thank you all for watching.